This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Jets on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5.
Green 39! Green 39!
And they're going to go soft on the corners. On third down, Devontae Freeman. Oh, and now he bowls him over. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 20. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
Here we go now.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's complete. The tight end, Deion Sims. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of after a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And now out come the Jets. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. they'll run with Freeman. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. He'll look to throw. And he's got a noon one. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. It's a give to Freeman running right. And he is knocked down from the side at the 46. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for a Nunwa there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. They'll set up a throw. Caught right side, Tate. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Detroit! 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 Set! Green!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. And this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Give them 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Back to throw now on first down. And his throw here's incomplete. He couldn't hook up with a Nunwa that time. And now it's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can right foot in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
On third and short, they'll try option left. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost 2, and it brings up fourth. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Catanzaro's kick is right through, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
And now here comes Kansas City. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Mahomes now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Young. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
On first down, Mahomes. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
All right, here we go.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. A nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game. And the Jets have got it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
No. Check. Patriot.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The Jets on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
All right, here we go. Watching now, Barney. All right, now, look at 56.
They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Chiefs now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Detroit!
Mahomes now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Crawford. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Mahomes now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got an open man. It's a Nunwa. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Back to throw here. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Quincy Enunwa with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets find a way.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. And this looks to probably be the final play. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
One final try from Mahomes. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Darren Lee in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.